Well, good afternoon, Chapel Grove staff. Today I'm coming to you on Wildcat TV. We are doing a special video for our staff meeting. I just want to give you some information that I got from yesterday's principals meeting. So first of all, I want to share some great news. Mr. Booker was very proud and excited to announce that we did a great job with Advanced Ed as a county. He was very proud of the feedback that Advanced Ed gave us. They'll be giving us some more feedback over the next coming months as they move forward in that process, but everything was wonderful. Our schools that were visited did a great job, so I know that we were ready and we would have shined if given the opportunity because you guys do a great job here, but I did want to share that information with you. Also, I want to share some very important information to me because one of the most important things here at the school is safety in my mind. And with the recent shootings, I wanted us to take the opportunity and I want you to really sit down with your students and make sure that they understand exactly what they need to do if we do have a shooter or an intruder here on our campus, what they need to do when we go into a lockdown situation. You should all have the school crisis management guide in your classroom. Please go over that information with your students over the next couple of days. We will have a lockdown drill within the next couple of days. It is on your calendar, so please make sure that you go over the information so that we're ready for that lockdown drill. And then also, please make sure if you have any information that is given to you by a student for any reason at all, like for instance, if a student says that, hey, someone told me that Johnny was going to go shoot up the building or something like that, please share that with the administration so that we can do an investigation, do what we need to do so that we can keep everyone safe. The other thing I want to share with you is that we've had, with the warm weather today, we had multiple people that would go out to the playground and leave the gates open. Please make sure that you close those gates, close those doors to keep our campus safe. If you're in the back of the line, please make sure that you don't hold a gate for a parent that says, hey, I'm just coming through. Make sure that parent goes to our front door and is buzzed in. Also, if you're at the front of the line and some of the students are the last ones to close the gate, please make sure they close that gate. We want to make sure everyone is safe, and we've got a great security system around our building, but you got to close the gates and the doors to keep folks out. So please make sure you do that. Also, this week and in the next within this next month, we're going to be looking at students that may not be in our district. Students that may live in another district. We need to know their names so that I can get Ms. Nunez and our counselor to go out and visit to see if these students are actually living in our district or not. So if you hear of someone, please let me know so that we can go ahead and do a home visit to see if certain students are living in our district or not. Any students that may be out of district but they're still here after March the 23rd, they're going to have to stay with us. So we need to make sure that we get with those folks and make sure that they get to their correct school. PLCs, please, we want to make sure next week that we are focusing in on our data for our testing, our check-in information that we got just recently. Those check-ins and also our benchmark results are back. We're going to sit down next week and we're going to go through that information. We're going to look at the standards and in those standards that we felt like that we maybe fell a little bit short, we're going to give you some information on ways in which we can put some interventions in and reteach those particular standards. We've got a great book here. I think everyone's got this book, great one here, Reading Strategies book. It is super. I did some work with it yesterday with some principals, and that is something that we can use to better our scores. So, if you felt like your scores were not as good as you wanted them to be, hey, listen, don't worry about it. We're going to work together, and we're going to look at it. We're going to break it down We're going to do the things that we need to do to raise those scores between now and the end of the school year. I know that we're going to do outstanding things when it comes to that. I've sent you some information on Ron Inslee grants. Please, if you get the opportunity, if you want to write a grant for your classroom, please do that. It's a great thing. Also, our 5th grade students will be visiting Southwest Middle School on April the 10th as they make that transition. I am currently looking for someone to assist with our robotics team here. We're a little bit behind. I've got the county's going to come out and assist us on Friday. We're going to get a team together. I'll be calling those students tomorrow to the gym. I'm going to talk to those students and then try to get some students together. The county's going to come and work with our kids, but I would love to have someone to assist us in that process. If you are interested, please email me as soon as possible. I'll get you a sub. I'll work with you so that you can help us. It's a great leadership opportunity for you and would really help us out a lot. Lab sites are going to be taking place over the next couple weeks. The county is asking that every teacher, when we do a round, that every teacher, just not one teacher that teaches the lesson, but that every teacher on that grade level teaches that same lesson so that we all get to view it. That is something that several schools have already been doing, but we want to do that here. So that will be taking place here as we do lab sites. Please understand we're just trying to learn from each other. This is not a I got you type thing. This is a I'm learning from you type thing, and then I'm also giving feedback so that you can learn and you can reflect and become a better teacher. So it's a great thing. It's a win-win-win situation for everybody. And so we're going to be doing that over the next couple of weeks as we move forward. Allotments, I appreciate you giving me some feedback. I give out 2 sheets this past week, an employment intent sheet, and then also a Chapel Grove teacher assignment survey. It's a yellow sheet so that you could give me some feedback on some information about what you plan to do next year and what you would like to teach. We don't know exactly what our numbers are going to look like, but once we do, we'll use that information to fill up our to get our teaching assignments and work from there. Also, I gave you a survey that I'd like for you to fill out. It was a monkey survey that I'd like for you to fill out on me to give me some professional feedback so I can grow as an administrator. I would encourage you to please to fill that out. And then also in the month of March, you will be getting a working condition survey, which will give us more feedback on our administration and what we're doing here at Chapel Grove. And I would encourage you to do that as well. I'll be giving you information about that later on in March. The only other thing I wanted to share with you very quickly is that we have some summer camp information that if you would like to work summer camp, it will be not here, it will be at Lingerfeld. And then we also have a summer enrichment camp that I'll be sharing with 4th and 5th grade teachers here at their PLCs. I believe that is all the information that I've got for you today. I want to make this short and sweet. I really do appreciate everything you guys are doing. Tomorrow we will have a short presentation for our candy sellers, those that sold the most candy. We'll make a presentation at 2:10 in the courtyard. If it rains for some reason, we'll go in the gym, but at 2:10, if you'll have your classes out there ready for our presentation, and then we will dismiss from there. Also, I will be off campus. I'll be out of town on Friday and Monday, so Miss Cox will be the principal for those 2 days. So please, if you have any concerns or anything like that, please see her. She'll be in charge, and I know she's going to do a wonderful job for us. That's all I've got for you today, Chapel Grove. Thank you so much for everything you do, and have a good evening.